who's obviously worked inside the Pentagon and investigated UAPs, UFOs. Lou's spoken publicly about the fact that there is a view among some people in the military, particularly in the US Air Force, apparently, a very strong evangelical position from evangelical Christians in the US Air Force, that is very hostile to the idea of engaging with the subject of UAPs, not because it's not real, but because there's a genuine concern that it's demonic, that it's evil. Where do you stand on that? Do you agree with Lou?
So Tim Burchett was quoted on the 11th of February this year saying that he thinks that Jake Barber is a government plant, potentially, and he's trying to steer us off the correct path by mentioning these summonings that we can do using psionic abilities. What's fascinating is 10 months ago, Tim Burchett said this on News Nation with Ross Coulthard. Check this out.
I'd probably modify that just a little bit. I think that there is a movement in the UFO community that people are opening themselves to demonic suggestion. I know people are doing seances and things to bring these craft down or in or something like that. And to me, it reeks of a demonic suggestion. You open yourself up to that. My dad used to say, if you open yourself up to that, that's when it happens. And not within the UFO movement, but I worry about that because there is a growing community that's what they do, and they talk about their spiritualism and things like that, and it has all the essence of a classic seance, and I worry about that. I really do.
So you're talking there about things like CE5, where there are groups that do meditation and they draw the phenomenon they claim to be engaging with a non-human intelligence. Is that what's concerning you, that those kind of so-called CE5 events, which are allegedly attracting the phenomenon, engaging with a non-human intelligence, the risk you see as a Christian is that might be demonic?
I do. It's just the power of suggestion. I have a friend that does some of this, and I've seen them just gradually drawn in to this type of belief. And to me that's very disturbing. That's very disturbing. And I hear members of Congress talk about the demonic suggestion of this type of activity. So I try to stay afar. I don't, as I've stated many times, my main concern is what are we spending tens of millions of dollars on? If they tell me this thing, if it doesn't exist, why do